Look, friends, something's missing from
They're
there.
really
Highly
curious
curious case.
I'm going to say that is Tia.
Okay, it's the animal in the background. The beast thing. When I say beast, it's like No, it must be. There's literally an animal in the cow. It's a cow.
Thank you for walking us through that entire exchange. I was gonna say the Queen of Vagueness is there.
There is something not on the card that should be there.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 3 of season 2 of Gwent Trivia. Yes, we've got another set of contestants, one returning champion. Mr. Zubedoo is back to defend his title, but we got a questions aplenty for you. 3 rounds of Gwent Trivia, the general knowledge, the visual stuff, plus the drawing rounds. Let's meet our 3 contestants for this episode, starting with Lionhart. He's an official caster for CDPR, and he joins us this time representing Scoia'tael. He's got the cape on, apparently. It is a very festive one, Mr. Lionhart. How are you? Welcome to the show.
I'm very good, thank you, my friend. I couldn't find a Christmas jumper, so I got a Christmas blanket and wore it like a cape. Yes, I am, in fact, over 30 years old. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, I too am just kind of like cuddling around with a blanket because coldness plus age does not mix well. But you look great for 30, if I may say so. That is definitely one of those. Yeah, it's one of those rebound kind of compliments where I expect something in return. I'm just kind of ping-ponging it back to you, but you can think about that later. All right, Scoia'tael it is, and I want to know what your buzzin is.
Meh!
Oh, yes. My favorite of them.
It has to be, right? It has to be. The others are too long. We were going to go with the new Milvacard voice line, but I'll completely lose then, because it's so long by the time I finish it, someone else will have buzzed in. So we're going with meh!
It's a great one. That was first used by Francesca Jagger, a.k.a. Jaggers, on a previous episode many moons ago. Revitalized now by Lionhart, the Francesca voice line. All right, let's go see the other half of Beauty and the Beastie. That would be TheaBeasty, who joins us here, representing Northern Realms, and the festive hat to match the cape, I suppose, that the shawl that Lionhart is wearing. How are you, Tia?
Well, Flake, it's great to be here. I almost missed the entire episode because Lionheart tried to sabotage me, told me I needed to be here at 5, and you guys were already at 3, so I'm adamant to beat him again like last time.
I think that this is, there's some, I don't want to call it a redemption arc, revenge, I suppose, but he did get kind of slimy and greasy in terms of how he wanted to win this one. But frankly, I mean, in reality here, are you, prime suspect number 1 when it comes to trying to win this one, or should it have been Zubedoo that you guys are targeting? Nonetheless, Northern Realms is the flavor of the day for you, and I want to know what your buzzin was going to be.
I think it's going to be my favorite voice line from Meve, which is, really? You think you stand a chance? She does this thing with her hand as well. I'll do both of them just to really get it in there. I think after really it should count as a ping. Or
I like
buzz,
it.
if you will.
I do indeed like it. I mean, frankly, when it comes down to sort of adding extra layers to a little smoke and mirrors, if you don't have the substance, it's like really bad boy bands. It's like if the singing's bad, at least you have some sort of dance moves that you can kind of distract with. So I'm all about it, Tia. All right, now we go back to the returning champ, Mr. Zubedoo. 3rd time could be a charm, I suppose, but you've got 2 under your belt already, still representing the great sun. That would be Nilfgaard. Zuby, I mean, at this rate, you're in that territory where we have to give you like a commemorative like sport coat or something, because you're in that, almost in that Hall of Fame territory. 3 wins is a big deal. How do you think you're gonna pull this one off?
I don't know. Like, I did the same preparation I did for the previous 2, so I'm just gonna believe in the heart of the cards, in the heart of the artwork that I'm gonna see, and I'm gonna just do my best, like I've always done. So.
All right, I appreciate that. The fact that you're probably one of the few that has actually even opened Gwent the day of a recording of Gwent Trivia. So we appreciate your dedication. You are again representing Nilfgaard. What is your buzzin, Mr. Zubedoo?
So this time it's not going to be something in their native tongue. It's going to be in English, and it's the line that you hear in the experimental remedy card. Of course, I'll say it quicker, but it's the line, a highly curious case. So, yeah.
I like it. And not only that, but it actually sounds quite accurate. True to the card. Very creepy card. Experimental remedy, a tactic. All right, Zuby, thank you so much. Again, you are the returning champ. You are basically who everybody is looking to defeat, to dethrone. This is Gwent Trivia, friends. So just a quick recap of the rules. We're going to have 3 rounds of questions. The first round, 10 questions, general knowledge. How well do you know the cards? Very simple. Round 2, a little bit more of a visual type of round. So you're going to have to keep those peepers wide open, spot some little differences in cards. Perhaps a card is going to be zoomed in. You got to identify it. We'll walk you through that one. And finally, the third round, we have more submissions from the community in terms of cards that our 3 contestants are going to have to draw. They're going to see the card up there, full animated glory, and our contestants are going to have to draw it, then vote on who they think was the best. Sell it to me, basically. It's kind of like an auction house. Doesn't have to be the prettiest, but you got to sell it to me. 2 points for a correct answer, 1 for a incorrect answer, and trust me, I'm going to get creative, and I'm just going to be Oprahing out points every now and then to keep it interesting. Why not? If we're all ready to go, friends, I want to hear all your 3 voice lines back to back to back. Let's go.
A highly curious case.
I think I missed a few of them there.
Yeah.
I didn't get the full Francesca impact. Okay. Yeah, speaking of experimental remedies, we need one to get the frog out of your throat. And there it is. There's Antia with the regal wave at the same time. All right. Okay, so it's time for general knowledge. Round 1, friends. Hands on your proverbial buzzers. First question's coming at you. Who is the only Northern Realms vampire? Who is...
Santos.
I'm gonna say that was Tia.
No, I know this one. I was about to say Nathaniel. It's not Nathaniel. It's not.
I'm glad that you're honing it down for us. Thank you. Now there's
I know which one it is.
Only 300 more options.
It's the one that pops out if you have enough of orders clicked or whatever charges.
Oh, okay. Yes. Thank you. Sorry. What is your answer?
Hubert.
And he has a last name. My Hubert has a last name.
No, we're not that specific, are we?
Man.
It's not Hubert Cumberdale.
Okay.
I know this.
So all right. We're gonna go to Lionhart to complete the package here as the second buzz-in. Mr. Lionhart, I got 1 point for Tia. Can you steal that final point?
It's Hubert wrecked.
You're damn right it is. Get wrecked, Tia.
Get wrecked.
What are the 3 traps that cost 6 provisions? There are 3 traps that cost 6 provisions. What are they?
Highly curious case.
I'm going to say Zubedoo's got this one.
So we have obviously the annoying one, Pitfall Trap, which you never really know when it's going to drop.
My favorite one.
You sure? Then we have the Crushing Trap, and we have the one which never really sees play, but the Treant Mantis.
I'm going to give it to you. It's in fact, yes, Pitfall Trap, Crushing Trap, the Treant Mantis Stock, I guess is the first iteration of it. That is correct. All 3 traps. Yes, Treant Mantis Stock doesn't really get played. Why? Well, because it poisons something and then it puts a body on the board. And right now, bodies on the board for Milva decks are not the way that you want to play them. All right, 2 points for 3 answers. Not very efficient, but that's how we do it here. Okay, what unit's Death Wish ability boosts the highest unit by 4? Which
A highly curious case.
Zubedoo.
Bridge Troll.
It is, in fact, the Bridge Troll. Yes, Zuby, look at that already, just laying waste to the competition. How many cards have initiative? How many cards have initiative?
Meh.
That is Mr. Lionhart.
16.
16.
Yeah.
That is an ambitious number, of which I will say no. That is incorrect.
Highly curious case.
Yes, Mr. Zubedoo.
So I'm a little confused, but I'm...
Sorry,
we
so...
have Igni, we have Regis, we have Scotch, which was that, and we, I think, have one more, which is the
My head
opposite of
heard
Scotch.
adrenaline.
I forgot. Wait.
I answered adrenaline, not initiative.
So the opposite of Scott.
As soon
so
as she
it's
said
4,
Regis, I was like, that doesn't have adrenaline. Oh, it was
Like
initiative.
16. You are thinking in like 5 years from now, perhaps.
it's the
I
square
forgot.
root of 16. It's the square root of 16.
It is in fact the root of 16. It is 4. You don't need to.
meant.
Yeah, you don't need to name them, but you did. In fact, it was Regis,
No, I
Scorch,
was
Geralt,
thinking-
Igni, and Blizzard. When you said 16, I was like, what planet are you on, my friend? Perhaps you may be a little bit mistaken. So, friends, spell Ihuaraquax.
Me, Regis, I'm really think you stand a chance.
Okay,
I'm
hold
sorry.
on a second. Hold on a second. Before you answer, are you medically okay?
Damn, I
Practiced this
studied
last
this last time, but I didn't re-study. I'm gonna try
See,
my best.
you may have been on one of those episodes where you had to spell this. This is completely possible because
I got it right last time.
that you may have been the one that ended the streak. So by all means, put this one to bed right now.
Okay. I really hope this doesn't have a little comma thingy. Okay, I might be wrong this time. I hope not. It's Ihuarr. Ihuara Aqax. Ihuaraquax. I might be wrong.
You might be wrong, but you are so damn right. That is correct. Got it right out of the box. Well done. It took a little bit of a hop, skip, and a jump to get there, but yeah, you did get it.
sorry.
And again, no, it's all good. Again, we don't have any medical insurance on this show, so I just want to make sure that we don't have to, that you're okay and that you are not our responsibility
I keep
should something
forgetting
happen.
Meeve's voice line. This is what happened. I was going to say Meeve, and I thought this was more interesting, so I sort of I'm sorry.
What neutral card has the highest base strength? What has the highest base strength?
Meh.
Glorious case.
That is a Zubedoo with it has a Lionhart chaser, but we're gonna start with Zubes.
Living armor.
It is in fact Living Armor. Yes, Living Armor making a back-to-back appearance on the show in terms of being an answer. Yes, Living Armor at 10 is the highest base strength neutral card. Alrighty. This one was played against me yesterday, which kind of inspired the question. Which stratagem damages a unit by 3 and applies 2 bleed?
A highly curious case.
Yes, Zubes.
It is the
Oh.
ceremonial dagger.
It is, in fact, the ceremonial dagger. Yes, in fact, it is. Again, the ceremonial dagger is the one that gives 3 damage plus 2 bleed. Why not? Vampires are popular. Which school would Shoop go to in order to play a random card from your deck?
Meh.
Ooh, Lionheart. Yes, sir.
Mage.
Hey, there he is with no correct answer still. That is a -1 for you, my friend. Hey, there are 2 left. There are 2 schools left, so roll the dice.
Really?
Yeah, it's the highly curious case.
Yes,
Oh.
Zeus.
I was gonna say the answer without even saying my line. It's Hunter. It has to
It
be
is Hunter, yes. And it
Not
seems
nice.
like mage. That's a mage kind of thing to do.
Yeah.
Last question for the first round. Which 2 monster units have the mage tag? Which 2 monster units have the mage tag? I thought there was only one, and then I had to go double check and found a second one.
A highly curious case.
Yes,
I know why.
Zeus.
One is obviously Caranthea.
Yeah.
And the other one is actually the Wild Hunt one. The Wild Hunt the Navigator. Yeah, the Wild
That
Hunt
is-
Navigator.
Correct. It is the Wild Hunt Navigator. I can't even do any of my little naughty fake correct answers, which are actually wrong answers. I did one for you, Lionheart, but I can't do it to Zuby because again, he's just crushing. All right, 14 points for Zubedoo, 3 for TheaBeasty, including a medical emergency. And our good friend Lionheart is going to be burrowing himself into more blankets to hide away from that -1 score. But there's so much game to be played. Maybe this is just not Lionheart's jam. But we are going to come back and
It's fine. It's a
It's-
comeback.
every story needs a redemption arc. And I think that yours might be the most fascinating out of all of them. But there's still work
And
to be done.
unlikely.
All right, we're here with round 2 of episode 3 of season 2. That's a lot of digits and codes that you don't need to remember. What you do need to remember is that the scores are looking the way they are. Zubedoo standing tall on top, 14 points. TheaBeasty in positive land with a nice healthy 3. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, we could build off that. And our good friend Lionheart, unfortunately, is playing in the upside down at -1 points. Which, hey, that's cool. I mean, you do you. It's not bad.
Golf.
It is, in fact, not. This isn't golf with friends or anything like that. But hey, there's lots of games to be played. This is the visual round. Again, 2 points for a correct answer, -1 for a negative answer. When it comes to these questions, there's going to be a image put on the screen. Now, one of these cards is going to be missing something. Something's going to be altered, or you're going to have a zoomed-in close-up of one particular card. You got to buzz in and tell me what it is. If you're all ready, friends, I want to hear your buzz lines all at once.
A highly curious case.
Really, I think you stand a chance.
It's we're off and running with round number 2, the visual round, and the first thing that you guys got to fix here is something is missing from Regis Reborn. Yes, brand new card. Something is missing from Regis Reborn. Another brilliant job done by Marktheus. I would never tell.
Oh, a highly curious case.
Ooh, a highly confident Zuby.
His glasses, which are at his waist, right? Which he's kept like those mini glasses kind of things, which he's
That's
kept
correct.
at his waist.
His 3D goggles that he used to go see Spider-Man No Way Home were missing. There they are. I thought they were like handcuffs. I honestly thought they were handcuffs or something, but no, apparently they're his spectacles. Second card is there's something missing from Aguara. What is missing from Aguara? Something's different about this one.
Really, you think you stand a chance?
Really, I think I'm curious to hear what you got to say.
It appears as if the flowers and no, it has to be flowers. It's either doll or flowers, but in that child's hand is blurred out. I'm going to go with flowers.
You are going to go with flowers, and unfortunately, you are correct. That is, in fact, flowers that were missing from the child's hand. Bloody flail. What is changed or missing from the bloody flail? Something's different about the
highly
bloody
curious case.
Yes, Zoobs.
So on the flail, there is like a happy face and a sad face, and they both are missing.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to get you to assume what emotion they're pertaining, but yeah, you are correct. There are two faces that are missing there, and on first look, it looks like one of them is just kind of, queuing it, like the one on the left just queued into its 9th consecutive Milva match, and the one on the right just won its 9th consecutive Milva match. So we're going to give you a close-up of a card. You got to tell me what it is. What are we looking at here? What card is this, my good friends? What card?
A highly curious case.
I think that was Tia, but she looks like she's in the land of regret right now.
A little, sherbet. I'm gonna go for it anyway. Is it pickpocket?
It is pickpocket, and I have a follow-up. Did you just say "oh sherbert"?
That is how you spell it. Nobody gets that. Yeah, that's my awesome way of swearing when I can.
All right, next one. Another close-up, friends. What card are we looking at here? Tell me, what card is this?
Meh. A highly curious case.
That is Lionheart by a mile.
That's the Farseer.
It is indeed the Farseer, and look at you seeing from afar.
I have points!
My man! Flipping it on its
I'm
head.
out. That's me done. I'm in the positive numbers. Thank you for having me. It has been delightful. I will see you guys in the drawing round.
Something is missing from the Dole Blathana Bomber. Something is missing. Yes, Lion.
Bomb.
It is the bomb, and it's not just the bomb. It's, I think, the entire arm.
The entire hand, actually.
Another close-up is at hand here. What card are we looking at here? What card is this, friends?
A highly curious case.
Yes, Mr. Zoobs.
Black blood.
It is, in fact, black blood. You are not fair, my friend. I tried to get it to a point where maybe it could be something else, but no, it is, in fact, black blood. Next up, the card is Berengar. What is missing from Berengar? Take a good look, friends. Something's missing from Berengar.
Highly curious case.
I'm going to say that is Tia.
Okay, it's the animal in the background. The beast thing. When I say beast, it's like no, it must be. There's literally an animal in the cow. It's a cow.
Thank you for walking us through that entire exchange. I was gonna say the Queen of Vagueness is there.
There is something not on the card that should be there.
The precision, maybe not so good, but she did hit the board with the dart. In this case, she did eventually find the bullseye, but it's not a bull, it's a cow. And there's the cow in the background. Yeah, that is a cow in the background. So 2 points for Tia. Okay, last one, friends. It's another close-up, so, hone in on those visuals. It is a close-up. What are we looking at here? What card is this, friends?
A highly curious case.
Yes, Zoobs.
Glorious Hunt.
It is Glorious Hunt. Yes, my friend. Destroy the highest base strength unit on the board. Kind of like a Diet Scorch to a degree, but there it is. But anything can happen in the drawing round, as in a meteor can hit Zuby's house, which we hope it doesn't, but that might be the only way that he loses this game. Round number 3, the drawing round, is coming at you right after this. All right, 2 rounds are in the books, friends. It's time for round 3, which is the drawing round here. Gwent Trivia. It's our favorite little part. As you can see, all of our there's a vast array of different emotions. There's excitement on Zuby's face. There's pure terror on Lionheart's face, and there's there's cautious optimism on Tia's face. But this is the part that we like the best, for me at least, where we're gonna give our 3 contestants a card, and they're gonna have about a minute or so to draw it. We're gonna have it on the screen. They're gonna draw it. And our 3 cards that we received today are from the community. So thank you so much. And don't forget, if your card has been selected, message me. I'll try to hunt you down, but send me your GOG in-game name, as CDPR will credit your account with 3 premium kegs just for being awesome and supporting the show. So thank you to CDPR, and thank you to you guys out there in the community for your awesome suggestions. So again, there's no buzz-ins for this round, friends, but I want to hear them one last time before we go. So hit me with those voice lines.
A highly curious case.
Really, you think you have a chance? Stand a chance.
Unfortunately, I think that Lionheart's microphone is being a little bit annoyed with him at the same time. It is. All right, hit us with it. You get the full center stage here.
Meh.
Wow, that one took a running start. I love it. Yeah, ooh, that was a good.
I think adding the little roll to the M at the beginning has cost me several points because Zuby's so much quicker.
Metafish and Amrak CL from Reddit asked you guys to draw Arturius Vigo. Draw Arturius Vigo. Lots going on in this card. I love it. So you guys got 60 seconds. Hit me with Arturius Vigo. Pencils down, clowns. It's time to see how this circus unfolds. Because Lionheart, with immense amounts of confidence, are ready to go. But I want to start with Mr. Zubedoo. Top of the heap, 22 points. Sell me your Arturius Vigo, friend.
So I tried to do the paper part and the part where he has his legs and stuff, but I put immense love for the little piggies. So yeah, a lot of my detailing went into the pigs. You see, like this pig has definitely it's like a boar more than a pig. Yeah. This is by far the best pig I've drawn in my life, so I'm pretty happy about that.
I will say this, Zoobs, the pig on the top right there, like the one that you said was the best pig you ever, that is a cute little pig. I'd wear that as a pin. I'd put that on a t-shirt for sure. I do like that Vigo himself is just a series of gelatinous blobs that are just kind of coexisting together with a face on it. But it was Lionheart with exceptional levels of confidence and just this regal attire of which he's kind of has this cape going. Show us. Sell it to us, Mr. Lionheart.
So, it's not all about the literal. Some of the things in there, I can't draw a pig. So what we've done, you can see, there's a wonderful mushroom. I've pointed out to you the cool hat, and also the detailed drawing that is on the newspaper that I've decided is what he's reading. But in place of the pigs, I have placed pig-based things that I enjoy, like sausages and bacon. Because I feel I've got a much better chance of drawing that. Not well, but I still feel visually. You know that they're the same thing, they're just in a different stage of their life, much like this drawing is a different stage of the card. Also, I will draw your attention to the cool hat that he is wearing, because it is a very cool hat.
It is indeed a pretty cool hat. You did get the mushroom in there as well. He does look
Great
like
looking
a
mushroom.
Yeah, he looks like a very skinny Wario that is just sitting there. Exactly, very much like the Francesca Buzzin, right? It's very on the same line of thought.
It's all canon. I intended that.
You know, I'm convinced, but it's not up to me. And I do like the fact that the bacon sausage is akin to the pigs, much like I myself am akin to an actual real broadcaster. In the same kind of connections being drawn, I am a respectable broadcaster. I like it, Mr. Lionhart. Thank you very much. Let's go to Tia. Tia, with the very, animated buzzin with the waving and everything. But there's no buzzin for this one. You got to sell it the old-fashioned way. So show us what you got for Arturius Vigo.
Okay, so eventually it was just a blur of like cuddles, but the color sort of made them more recognizable. I don't know if you can see it. I can put it closer, but I don't. Yeah, it's actually working closer. So you've got Arturius on a big mushroom. You've got like 3 piggies, because they're pink, so clearly they're pigs, right? And then the map that sort of looks like folded cloth, and then legs that's clearly connected to his body. You sort of have to fill the gap beneath the big map, but yeah.
It's sweet.
I didn't have bacon. But
well, yeah, exactly. I mean, bacon is just pigs plus time and energy, right? And then you get bacon.
Yes,
so,
yes,
not
sure.
bad. I like it. The pigs are very vibrant. The map is, very vibrant as well. A nice shiny yellow. You do have it's a mushroom, but it looks kind of like a parasol. He's kind of like in the Bahamas, just chilling on the beach. I like that one very much. But again, I don't decide. So we're gonna go ahead and, rely on all 3 of you. Thank you, Tia. And it's voting time, friends. So write down the name of not yourself, essentially, and tell us who did the best job. Not just to draw it, but to sell it, because that's what we're doing here. Because all of this art, friends, is going to go up for auction one day down the line. This is essentially the early stages of what Banksy would consider success, I think. So, all right, let's see who you voted for. Show us the names of who you voted for. We've got 1 for Lionheart, 1 for Zuby, and I guess it's Tia. Yeah, where is it? You're hiding it from us. Oh, did you have to use Times New Roman 7 font on that one? What is that? Lionheart. There it is. Okay. 2 for Lion. Lion coming in with
How many
3
points do I get? Because I'm playing this clever. I can't beat Zuby, but I have a chance of beating Tia.
I know you horrible person. I know that's what you're doing.
Yeah, you're doing that kind of like naughty Final Jeopardy math where you're just gonna bet enough where the guy next to you can't win, but you can't lose. Yeah, I get you. All right,
it's no fine. Problem. It's fine. To be fair, I did love the almost George Pig from Peppa Pig-esque pig from Tia, yes. But only one of the 3 pigs looked remotely pig-like, so I had to go for Zuby.
Well, I had to go for. Yeah, I had to go with bacon and sausages. It's my favorite.
Done, right?
So, yeah.
Next card has been submitted by Andy Ursina on Reddit, and Andy Ursina wants to see Osroll. Staple, an absolute staple of monster finishers. Osroll is what we need you to draw. 60 seconds. Give me some Osroll. Pencils down, hands up. I want to see where we're going here. We're going to start this one with Captain Confidence off of his earlier win in the drawing round. That would be Mr. Lionheart. You've got an Osroll. Sell it to me.
Okay, so I went another different way here because visually, I can't draw Osroll. There's a lot going on there. It was a moving card, so I thought I would try and gain the movement of the card rather than the actual image because I can't draw the image. So if you look at the Osroll card, he's moving forward and he's clearly shouting meh. Quite clearly, he is shouting meh. This here is the smoke at the bottom that you can see wafting along. I can draw skulls really poorly. That's somewhere here. I can't even point to it because it's backwards. I can draw a skull, I can kind of draw a sword, and I think they are very detailed. for what they should be, but I thought I'd capture the essence. Osril himself, he is just there. He's useless to you without an Eigen, so I that's the way I went with it.
I mean,
Meh.
I like it. It's essentially, let's be real here, a little cross-pollination in terms of you're really connecting the dots when it comes to your buzz-in sound and Osril, and then you've got some closed captioning going on in the drawing that you've done. So, all right, well, I suppose that's it. He has, I guess, gone to the School of Mages and made himself disappear. So there's Osril from Lionheart. Tia, I think you can do better than that, perhaps. What do you got for us, Tia?
Okay, the only way I can justify this is that he already ate Igern, okay? So bear with me and keep that image in mind while you look at my chonker.
Wow. That is... That
I
looks
was
like...
so much less
color
confident.
him green so that he looked like Mike Wazowski, as that's the only way I sort of could rectify this. But yeah, he ate Igern, he's now at like 14 points, so yes.
I like it. It looks like an iguana that needs to go on Atkins or something, because clearly it is it's basically, that's me after visiting my grandmother for the holidays. Like I leave with a pocket full of stuff and a belly full of, well, not Egern. Lasagna is more like it, but yeah, that's the way to go. All right, I get it. I see the implication here, the fact that yes, it ate the Egern, which is usually what it wants to do. Very nice, Tia. That's a lovely looking Osril. Let's go to Mr. Zubedoo. What you got for us, Mr. Zubedoo?
Okay, so I didn't get the bottom part of the card down, but I decided to draw the Osril as much as I could, and I'm making him because he looks like he is. And I tried to, add his clawy little hands and give that sharp feeling to it, and even shade a bit of pink over the body, like how you would see in the actual art, right? That little pinkish, reddish kind of thing that's going on through his body. I wanted to shade it a little lighter, but, given 1 minute, I was kind of just scribbling. So, yeah, this is what I came up with the little spiky head and the spiky back that he has and the spiky little leg over here, so yeah.
I like how you're describing these, these shading techniques and these art styles, and then you give him some like inflatable tube man arms, like you'd see in front of a car dealership. Like he's like, come in here. Look at him. He's I don't know if that's a scarf he's wearing, if it's a third arm coming out of his neck. Either way, he kind of has this weird Bart Simpson hair going on as well.
This is his leg.
Oh, is it?
This is his arm, and this is his arm.
Okay, so one leg, two arms. No wonder he's angry. I get it. All right, not bad, Mr. Zubedoo. Let's now go to the judges, who I guess are you. Hit us, baby. What you got in terms of voting? Lionheart is gonna give that one to Tia. Tia's gonna give this one to...
I can guess that.
Spite is always a very favorable tactic in this game. I am all for
has
spite.
to show he's first, because this is becoming Survivor.
Weren't we supposed to do it at the same time?
Yeah, I thought
We
so too.
technically were, because I don't think that the strategic voting in this. I got one for Lionheart.
Zubedoo, you word that I cannot say. You are doing this on purpose to spite me.
The Zoobs. All right, so I get the tiebreaker, and I'm gonna do this.
You
All
formed
right,
a pack.
very
This is
very
illegal.
simple. Raise your hand if your name is Matt.
Hey!
All right,
Hey! I got this one right. Meh!
You win. 3 points for Lionheart.
Absolute conspiracy.
Oh, it's
I
not a
like the
conspiracy.
way this round works.
At
Oh,
this,
It's
there's
not a
dagger
conspiracy.
in
if
my
I'm-
back, deep
I'm-
within my rib cage, is right now. I'm looking like a deflated Osril.
You are.
Like
The
Zeus.
tube arms are not flying as high as possible. Yeah, no, it's not a conspiracy if I'm very transparent about my favoritism here. Not a conspiracy if I admit it. Okay, last one, submitted by Ellis the Thunderbird. We're gonna do the Good Boy Knickers. Yes.
Doggo.
Puppy time.
Ooh.
Let's do it. This one, I think, is a fan favorite because, I mean, how can you mess this up? Knickers is the subject of your drawing. 30 seconds or 60 seconds. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Let's just draw Knickers. Pencils down. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Exactly. Perfect. Little sparkle fingers there from the crew. Okay. The question this time was, can you draw the good boy himself, Knickers? And we're gonna start with Tia. Tia, I wanna see what you got going there. So sell it to us.
Well, yeah, I draw Knickers as happy a boy as I could. He's got all the bones. He's sitting in his way, and he's also got a little bowl I added because I feel like he deserves a bowl filled with water. It just happens to be red, I swear. It's not poison. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a very happy boy. But yeah, he's saying, please, Zub and Lionheart, don't conspire against Tia, please. Woof woof.
I like how he just reverts back to his native tongue. He's trying his best to speak English. Please don't. How do you say it? Woof woof. Please do not woof woof. Thank you, Tia. Let's go to a Zubedoo. What you got for us, buddy? Sell it to us.
So, I tried to get as cute as possible, but his legs are. I'm really sorry about this because so his legs are kind of, I don't know, I guess broken at this
Pikachu.
point of it.
Yeah, you got some serious Eevee vibes on this one. I think there's like 9 different Pokemon that I can probably name off the top of my head that look like they were inspired by this 3-year-old doodle. I love it. But yeah, I will say this. I know that you're still selling it. I like the Pikachu tail. I also like the fact that the effort left after the face and everything below the neck is just this gigantic kind of like car wreck that occurred, unfortunately. Is this Knickers like after he gets hit by the car on the highway, or like?
It's before, we had to put him out of his misery.
Okay. Well, a good boy indeed. I suppose is the
I
last
put
meal
the heart
that bone.
though.
I was going to say, you got the heart. I like the heart from the fur.
Yeah, that
Well-
little heart that he has in the card art. I thought I'll just try and put that in, but it still looks pretty bad.
Okay, between the 2 front paws, that little squiggly line. What? Can you just maybe clarify what that is?
This one?
Yes, that correct.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
supposed to be his leg.
Uh-huh. Okay. And then what happened? I'm so sorry.
I lost all sense of direction while I was drawing, and I just went.
Yeah. I do like the face, because that's the face of a dog that knows the bottom half of its body is a car wreck. So I do appreciate it, Zuby. Nicely done, friend, including the woof woof. That's 2 woof woofs already. Can we complete the woof woof trifecta? Mr. Lionheart, what you got for us?
There is 0 woof woof, but there are 2 Knickers. A pair of Knickers and a beautiful Knickers pup.
Oh my!
Oh,
I
nice.
went double. I got Knickers, I got Knickers. I got the heart in the chest as well. I liked that touch, Zuby, even though yours did honestly look like it was the dog's actual heart had come out of its chest. But nonetheless, there is my best boy. I even tried a little bit of shading for best boy as well. He's looking very, very posy there.
Very beautiful.
But I have nothing else to say, but clearly my drawing is superior, and you should both vote for it.
Now, look. I'm in Canada. We're all over the world here. Mark's in the U.S. Tia's in South Africa. Zuby's is in another part of the world, in India. So, Knickers as a way to say underwear. I think that might
That's
just
not a
be.
thing.
Is that like a UK thing? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Because. All right, because I learn something new every day. For example, when you mentioned jumper, I did not know what a jumper was until
Oh, you guys call it a sweater, right?
a sweater. And about 3 or 4 years ago, Blast from the Past Cosplay was the first person to explain to me what a jumper was, because I was wearing a Christmas sweater that had like an X-wing on it, and
Nice.
she said, "Nice jumper," and I said, "What the f- are you talking about?" Just like I have no clue what the hell that is. So we learned stuff here on the show. All right, well done. I like the drawings, but it's not up to me. And once again, the strategic voting of Tia, the spiteful voting of Lionheart, and the casual I already won voting of Zuby is what I want to see. So
Zuby could just have sat this out.
he could have. He honestly, like, there have been rounds in the past where he literally just takes his earphones off and closes his eyes and just, lets it go. But
You made me though.
yeah, I made you do it. You're right. Who do you got? Who are you voting for? I got 1 for Tia. Oh, 2 for Tia.
I can't
And-
vote for Zuby's car crash. You see, I was nice. I could have voted for. I could have voted.
I
the other
voted
way.
for you first, Lionheart. You got my
I see
first
how
vote.
I see how it is. I'll remember this. I'll remember
Gave it to your
this.
bacon pigs.
I
after
do-
you
They
voted.
were good.
I do
Really
appreciate
good,
that
right?
there was some reconciliation at the end of this. That the
Not on her behalf. I just got shot.
Yeah, I know,
Merry
you-
Christmas.
You got
Joel.
thrown under the bus a little bit over there, but it's okay. Because at the end of the day, you look like the bigger man here, do you not? And I do appreciate you guys coming through there. There is the Space Coyote shown by Tia one more time. And oh my lord, I'm so sorry. We're going to call animal control to go pick up that picture from Zubedoo. And yes, and again, Knickers. Now we learned something. Friends, thank you so much. The winner of this episode is Zubedoo, but we're going to talk to him a little bit later. We're going to say our goodbyes, starting with our third place contestant. That would be Mr. Lionheart. You did get the points. The Matt bonus was applied for the first time ever on the show. So that is a historical moment here at Gwent Trivia, but you did come through. And again, after a very rocky start, you did finish with a respectable 9 points. That's not bad, friend. Thanks so much for being on Gwent Trivia.
It has been a pleasure. I'll take 9 points, honestly. At the beginning of the early round, when I realised we lose a point when we get started, if we get it wrong, I was genuinely concerned. But I'll take 9 points. I came in last. Zuby, you're a monster. Tia, well, you're a monster too. And I love you all. Thank you for having me.
I love that. There's something called the compliment sandwich, and I think that was it, with a hefty portion of jabs in the middle. But cheers to you. Yeah, that was a meaty compliment sandwich. Thank you so much, Mr. Lionheart. I appreciate you being on the show. We'll have you back in the future to perhaps try to win another one. Hey, at the very least, you did much better than all the CDPR employees. So congratulations on that one, I suppose. Yeah, here you go.
I'll take it.
Second place goes to Tia. TheaBeasty, thank you very much, Tia. She comes through not only with the jovial hat, the Gwent jersey as well, but that is the one I want to see, the wave. Absolutely. That is not mechanical and scary at all. TheaBeasty with a hefty 12 points that I think you finally got within. I think you're the first player to get beyond half of Zuby's points. I think Zuby has kind of just dusted the whole field, but for you to be at least beyond the halfway mark is pretty good, because he is a formidable champ. Tia, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. I came in here with the same mantra as last time, which was, I don't need to beat the Zub, I just need to outswim Lionheart, and he'll get eaten by the shark. But yes. And I'm not a monster, Lionheart. I'm a beast. And I won you again.
Yeah, so just exactly. But who's keeping track other than Tia, apparently?
I am keeping this.
Yep.
I'm keeping track.
Another notch on the belt. That is 2-0 if we're keeping track of Tia beating Lionheart at Gwent Trivia. Congratulations. Thank you so much for being on the show. We'll see you again down the line, because there's again, every great fight needs a trilogy, and even though Tia's 2-0, there could be potential upset down the line. But the winner of another episode of Gwent Trivia is Zubedoo, and I think that you're carving yourself a little bit of a reputation amidst the entire Gwent community as being the go-to trivia guy. It is impressive. 3 in a row. I mean, I think that's half of the episodes for the season. I think we're doing 6, and our quote-unquote finale of Tournament of Champions might just be you talking to us for an hour. So cheers to you, man. 22 points, another hefty score, and you just seem to dust everybody in the first round and then just kind of lay back. But is there everybody wants to know what your prep is for Gwent Trivia. Do you sit and study? Like, tell us how you prep for these shows.
No, so it's not even as I said, like, I just go to the deck builder and I just literally just look at the card, and I've played the game for a year now, right? So most cards, like what they do, I just know it. So if I see the art, I'll be like, okay, this is what that card does, right? It's what comes out of experience. And I'm pretty sure it's just that because I maybe went through the art of, like, something like Glorious Hunt and things like that, it just clicks quicker, I guess. It was close. Like, you could hear the buzzins were pretty close this time. But it happens, man. Like, I don't know. I just know the art is all I can say.
Hey, and it's working out for you. I'm going to do my best for episode 4 to get you 2 formidable companions
just extend the drawing round, make it more points, I will lose. Trust me. I'm not good at drawing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you have it, friends. All we need to do is drastically change the rules, and maybe Zubedoo can lose a match. But congratulations, Zuby. You'll be back for episode 4, I hope, again, to defend your title. 3-time champion already.
You can count on it.
I will count on it. I'll probably count on you just absolutely making me look stupid when it comes to writing these questions, because you've been just crushing it, friend. So cheers to you. Thank you so much for being on the show. Friends, that is it for another episode of Gwent Trivia. Again, if your drawing suggestions was used on the show, please reach out. Send me your GOG name. That would be Metafish, Amrak, CL, Andy Ursina, and Ellis Thunderbird. Thank you for your submissions. Again, I always want more submissions, so if you want to see any card on the drawing show, message me, tell me what you want to see. And if we use it, 3 premium kegs are going to be credited to your account in the near future. Cheers. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thanks again to Mark Theus for producing the show. Don't forget, you're not losing if you're learning. We'll see you next time on Gwent Trivia.